Hey guys, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to find out how to find meme coins before they pump. It's Dave Crypto here with another informative video, and here I am. Yeah, so I am building a library of all the skills as I learn them, as I use them, as I practice them. I'm constantly watching other channels and trying techniques and keeping up to date on market conditions. So, like I said, we're going to go on the hunt for some more meme coins. So, let's take a look at what we got in store here. Pretty simple. Yeah, how to find meme coins. So, there's a couple ways that are pretty effective using filters on Dex Screener. They're highly effective, and I'm going to show you exactly what to search for, how to search for them, so you can isolate where you want to buy them, like how old the coins are and things like that. And that's all using filters on Dex Screener. The other thing, okay, this is kind of a new one that I haven't talked about, but don't find them, they'll find you. This is a technique where you're not actually searching for the meme coins, they come to you. So that's in store. And then of course pre-launch groups, that's another effective way to get in early because they're inviting you in before they even launch. And so that's another one. So let's get started. Let's just dive right in. It's gonna be a quick video, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's check it out. So let's go straight to Dex Screener here. So when you get to Dex Screener, if you go to let's go to, I like to go for new pairs. Let's do new pairs. But once you get to new pairs, you see a whole bunch of stuff come up, and you have all the chains on the top. So because there's lots of volume in Solana, that's where all the meme coins have been popping. We'll just select Solana. Now the other thing is that there's filters. So right here they have a minimum liquidity put in of 1,000, which is fine. We can use that. What we're really interested in is two things: how old it is, how long it's been since it's launched, and also the volume. Volume is key. You don't want to get in anything that's like stringy and non-liquid and not being promoted and doesn't have a lot of holders. So volume is the indicator that we want to go for. So here, what I do is I go for 24-hour volume. And there's two things, actually, I'm going to show you. So if we want to find a fresh coin, okay, well, I'll do it in two stages. First is just volume. Say we say $500,000 volume on and the coin is within the last 24 hours, it's been minted. So there you go. Those are the two filters there, and I'll just show you there's no other filters besides those and this minimum liquidity. So this is what pops up when you do that. These are all the Solana coins. And if you go quickly, you can see what the result set is. So there's actually 409 coins issued in the last 24 hours that have 500K volume. So that just shows you there's a lot of these things on the market being printed. And then let's just take a look at one of them. So let's look at this one, Abdul Whiff. So the first thing we want to look for that green circle. Make sure the liquidity is locked. Now, what do we think of this? So this is actually from 10:35 to 12. So this is about 2 hours old, 2 hours, 10 minutes old. So yeah, we have the volume, but what happened? Straight out of the gate, you get that initial rise in price, the pump, but then, oh, look at this. A lot of selling, basically dropped below the launch value, and then a little bit of spike, and then dropped even lower. But look at that big move up here. Could you play it? How could you play it? That's another issue. But anyway, we found one here. Now the question is, do you get in here? Because maybe it'll go up to here. Well, maybe. That's up to you. But there's one example. Now the other example, so let's just look at one more here. Sorry. Sal the Salamander. I like the sound of that. So that's 296 volume and 8 minutes old. Or let's look at this one. I want to kind of show you which one. Okay, let's look at this one. 39 minutes old. Because I want to want to illustrate a quick point here. So 39 minutes. Yeah, so wham, 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 and then wham. And so we have 152,000 volume, and then it just kind of dumps. So the question is, like, can you get in here? You know, maybe for this move up to here, 12 up to, you know, for the double. But in order to do that, we have to restrict the time scale. Instead of 24 hours, we're going to look for coins that are only basically, let's say 10 minutes old. In the first 10 minutes, that's where we want to kind of grab it. And then how much volume is there? We look at the bars, 9,000. So I'm going to say 10 minutes old, and it's had 100K, well, yeah, 150K volume. So we're going to adjust our filters, and we're going to say, so 10 minutes is actually only, that's like, I don't know if we can do this. 0.1 is 6 minutes. So we'll say oh no, you can't even do 0.2. So 0 point, yeah, it won't do. So we're going to have to go 1 hour, and then we're going to say minimum volume is in that 1 hour is basically going to be, let's say 500,000 on that 1 hour. Now what do we get? So now we get, so right there, we're getting basically one page full of results. So a lot fewer. But now let's just look at the ones that are only 10 minutes old. So we looked at that. Brett with hat. So let's look at the volume, 16 minutes, 300,000. I want to get in like really early. This one could be good. Don't drop the soap. I don't know. I want to try to find a good one here. Makers, 69,000. 10 minutes. Let's try Sal the Salamander. I don't know if we didn't see this. Now, okay. So the first thing is this is no good because the liquidity is not locked. So this is like some automated program. It's basically a scam. They can hard rug it. They can pull all the liquidity, or they can dump all that. So this is not good. If you don't see that green circle, that's not good. So let's go back to the results and see if we can find a different one. Meow Hamid. Let's try that because it's come down. See, what I'm really looking for is to get in the first 5 to 10 minutes. If you see that volume and it's at like maybe 50,000 to 100,000, and then it might go to 200, 250. So this could be one because this is basically 11:55. So this is 20 minutes old. So really, I mean, I want to get in like in the first 10 minutes on the first dip. That's what I really want. So it would be here. So we're looking for one that's like 10 minutes old, basically. I mean, this could keep going. So, or not. Like, it sort of depends on how many people are joining the meme and what the market conditions are like. But here, I mean, you could buy a small position on this type of dip and then, you know, profit if they take it up to 200, 300,000 market cap. And with this volume, it's a good indicator that they might actually do that. So this could be a buy right here. So I just found one that could be a buy. This is kind of how you do it. But let's try to look for something that, yeah, Brett with hat is only 8 minutes old. This is kind of what I really want. I want to get in really early. 88K volume, that's a little weak actually. You can see that they're not, well, the orders are coming in, but it's not like thick and fast, you know, too much. So this could be okay, but it's already kind of overpriced in my mind, 320,000 market cap. So this would be one that I might pass. But, you know, it's up to you. You got to look. See, I don't see any socials. That's kind of weird. I don't see any Twitter. They got the banner, but there's no socials, so that's kind of weird. But the liquidity is locked. So, again, these are all different. You know, you might buy a little bit. But with these, at this stage of the market, you don't want to go in heavy. And heavy is even like 2 Sol. Like you want to buy like 0.25, 0.5 Sol. See, it's going up. So you can see when it first launches, this is kind of like a better time. But again, it's risky because this is high. I want to find 50 to 100,000 market cap. But yeah, look, this is sending. Interesting, eh? Yeah, so this is kind of the process. So that's basically how you use filters on Dex Screener to find some of these. Yeah, so I'll come back to that maybe, but I think that's good. I showed you how to use those filters, how to like narrow it down, and you want a certain minimum amount of volume. And what you really want is in the first 10 minutes, you want to get it on that first dip and then buy there. Buy kind of small, like 0.5, 0.25, maybe a Sol, and then see if they'll carry you and if it sends, and then you can get a double, a triple, or even more. Yeah, so that's that technique. Now, the other technique is don't find them, they'll find you. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if you notice in your account, for instance, this is actually a snapshot from one of my Photon Sol accounts, and look at this. I received this token called Solaska, but look, invested. I didn't invest anything. It's 0. You see that at the bottom there. And I got 500 tokens. And I look at my account. I'm like, where did I get that? So they send out samples, basically. Now, at first I thought, oh, it's all spam. Those will be scams. But then one of them that I received, Rex Hat, I noticed it started going up in value. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay, so this could actually be good. If they're sending out 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 of these samples, then that shows me a couple things. They have a marketing budget because it costs money to do that. They're kind of savvy. And yeah, and it is actually effective because it gets buyers coming in, and some of these things can go up. So this is the second technique on how to find meme coins that before they pump is check your wallet and see if you're getting these samples. Because if you get a sample, take a look at them. So let's look at this one, Solaska. I actually bookmarked it here, and you can see what happened here. So I actually received this sample like right here, basically. And but you know, I didn't realize it, but until, I don't know, it was up at here when I logged in and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's already kind of like at a higher value. But as you can see, it did go up to 4.48 million market cap, and currently it's at 1.19. So this is one where you want to investigate. Like this to me, it's got all the socials, a website, it's got an active Twitter, you know, quality graphics, you might say, 286 followers, and you know, check out the Telegram. I won't do that right now, but this could be one. But again, at this stage in the market, you can't really go in heavy anymore because they monitor all the holders, inside, outside wallets and stuff like that. So if you put 5 Sol on this, like, they might not even want to send it up to 5K because they're going to have to pay, you know, you can potentially sell for 50 Sol. So you can't go in heavy on these things. 0.25, 0.5, maybe up to 1, and definitely you want to do it on the dips. So this is actually one that I am watching now because I received that sample. Another one was Rex Hat. So that's a few weeks ago, or a week ago, basically. And the market was a little bit hotter right now. Right now the market's kind of funny because I think a lot of it has a lot of the momentum is gone. Selling may go away. But this is another one that I received a sample on very early, and I didn't pay attention to it. But look what it did. It went from 725, and it went all the way up to like 6 million market cap, which is almost a 10x. You know, so if you're monitoring these things and on the dip, you buy a little bit, they can pump it and promote it. And I'm actually still following this because look, just yesterday or the day before yesterday, big volume came in. So they're still going for this. But again, at this stage, you can't get really big positions. So if you're going to get into this, don't buy too much, basically, or split it up into different wallets, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's the second technique is don't find them, they'll find you. Just look at any samples you get in your wallet and see, is it a quality project? do they have the socials, etc., how many people are joining and all that kind of thing. Rex with Hat is, I would call, a quality project. So that's the second technique. Now the third technique is pre-launch groups. And pre-launch groups are before they launch a coin, they have a room where they invite you. And as you probably know, if you've been following my channel, we have a pre-launch group. It's called the Pump Fund Cabal. And we did one launch before, and we're going to do another one. So if you want to join, click the link below and join the Pump Fund Cabal, because we're going to be doing another one. And it's going to be a fair launch on Pump Fund. So that's the third technique. And I'll just kind of show you. The room is growing again. And we're up to 172 members in the Cabal. And we're actually giving away, we have a referral program, so you can generate a link in lowercase. If you type in / my link, you get your own referral link, and then you can track your referrals with the command my score, so you can see how many. So as you can see, I've referred 52 to the group, but a whole bunch of other people are referring, and that's how we're growing. So it's got a referral bot, and there's going to be prizes based on the top referrers in Sol. So you can actually win prizes based on how many people you refer. So that's another thing, another technique that you want to get into for early alpha. Yeah, so click the link below, and you can join the Pump Fund Cabal. Okay, guys, so I think that's pretty much it. That is the all the secrets I know, or not all of them, but using filters on Dex Screener. Don't find them, they'll find you. Look for samples that appear in your wallet and do some research and diligence on them, and also join pre-launch groups. So thanks for tuning in. And like, share, and subscribe. Add your comments and questions in the comments, and we'll look forward to you in the next one. Okay, have a good one, guys.